Hello, and welcome to board members and staff of the APCC. This is Christopher George, the 2017 Whitlock internship, and I have this presentation to give you an update on our juvenile herring counting efforts this summer towards automation. And what we've got is, so far, the major benchmark was installing the camera, and it works only during daylight hours right now. This week, I ordered some infrared equipment after researching what it will take, and it came in, but had a failure of installation of the IR equipment this last evening. So it's not in yet, but I'm working on the waterproof housing. And as soon as that gets going, we'll be up collecting night and day video. And then work towards automation, which is the end goal, to be able to count using software all the juvenile herring, is still in progress. We're on schedule, and I just need to keep working with the video software, which is called iSpy. And then as soon as I have IR video, I will send out all the samples, because we'd like to do both day and night video. So in the meantime, what I have for you is a series of frame grabs of our most interesting critters. There's a lot of information and a lot of ways to go with the kind of data we're getting round-the-clock video. Our target is automating the juvenile herring count, to be sure, but in the meantime, let's take a tour through what else has come through our viewer. And here the juvenile herring, starting out, you can see there's a lot of them, and I'm going to post maybe half or less of the total images. As you can see, take a good look, because these are the early stage juveniles. You can see their eye and the tail. The current is coming from the right-hand side, moving to the left, so upstream is towards your right. And they all pass through this wooden box tail first, at least at this stage. In the top left of the image, you'll see the time and date stamp. So if you glance up at that, you'll see roughly a progression from installation to the present. And we're very lucky. This is day of. There's a lot of juvenile herring. Every now and then a pumpkin seed. Come through. More juvenile herring. It's a busy, busy location. Pumpkin seeds and herring. Sometimes they're closer to the screen. A bass. If you look for it closely, is a turtle, and some snapping turtles have made passage through the box, which is significant, I think, because sometimes they have been challenged to get through, but we put down a piece of plastic, and they go right through the box. Another pumpkin seed. So there's plenty of herring, plenty of pumpkin seeds. Here's another little, here's his claw. Another snapping turtle. Snapping turtle. Dinosaur-looking thing. This you can see biofouling. The clouding is just the normal growth on the screen. It needs to be cleaned with a rag or cloth. And you may have noticed I changed the background from black to white. White was an effort to extend our viewing time and see if the weak IR lights that we have would be able to pick up better with a white background. And then when I work on the video software, there'll be a plug-in for face recognition, and you can set a bar along the screen to detect motion. So the hope is that if it detects both the face, which is a herring, and the motion across the bar, which will be set on the left as they migrate out, you can basically tick the number of herring moving through. So that's the hope. And here are stills, bass face. This is pretty much the latest we're able to get, 8:15 at night. And that's a pumpkin seed. Hopefully next week we'll have the IR up and going. Any herring, fish, adult river herring that came through on the 2nd of August. Very rare. And one solitary herring coming up. Whoa! There's Homo sapiens. Sapiens. Our first eel. The night picture. Early morning. 5:30 or a little bit earlier is probably the earliest light it can detect. Just eels, more eels, just checking them out. Duck feet. Some ducks came through, and you can see in the video maybe a foot coming through, but this is probably the deepest that this duck got in to swim through. The herring returned on the 12th of August. And if you notice, I think you can see that they're a little bigger than in the beginning. That's a good close-up. And you'll notice they're stronger and motile enough now to reverse direction in the current. So these are all the fish that have come through the viewer. And please stay in touch if you have any questions. And I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. And hopefully our target of our next update will include some more progress on our effort towards automating that count. Thank you very much.